On the afternoon of April 9th, a sudden and intense hailstorm struck Changsha, Hunan, catching residents off guard. The brief but powerful storm brought heavy rainfall, combined with hailstones the size of soybeans, creating widespread disruptions across the city.
这么大，太吓人了！
完了，我的车就在楼下呀！你看这车让那个冰雹砸的呀。
The unexpected weather event caused a noticeable drop in temperature and led to localized traffic problems and minor damage to vehicles and structures. At around 5 p.m., what had been a sunny and calm day in Changsha quickly turned dark as thick clouds rapidly moved in, signaling the approach of the storm. Thunder rumbled in the distance before a heavy downpour began. Within minutes, hailstones started to fall, and though small in size, they hit rooftops, vehicles, and trees with surprising force. The sound of the hail hitting surfaces was distinct and loud, echoing through the streets and startling residents. The hailstorm, though brief, caused significant disruption in several parts of the city, particularly along major roads. The combination of heavy rain and hail led to flooding in areas such as Furong, Keifu, Tianjin, and Yuhua district. As the hail piled up, roads became slippery and visibility dropped sharply, making driving hazardous. Some electric scooters and small cars became stuck in the rising floodwaters, causing traffic delays. Public buses were forced to adjust their routes as drainage systems struggled to cope with the sudden volume of rainwater. In some areas, traffic ground to a halt, while traffic police worked quickly to manage the flow and assist with stranded vehicles. Though the hailstones were relatively small, their sudden and intense fall caused minor damage to parked vehicles and temporary structures. Cars and motorbikes that were left outside bore the brunt of the impact, with dents and scratches appearing on some surfaces. The hailstorm's unexpected arrival made it difficult for many to take precautionary measures in time. However, despite the brief and localized nature of the storm, it was clear that its sudden intensity was capable of causing significant disruptions. Before the storm hit, the Changsha Meteorological Observatory had issued a yellow thunderstorm warning and a blue hail warning by 10 a.m. These warnings gave residents advance notice of the potential for extreme weather, with many people choosing to stay indoors or take shelter in safe spaces, such as underground parking garages and shopping malls. While some residents were caught off guard by the sudden intensity of the hail, the early warnings helped minimize the overall impact by keeping people indoors and preventing more severe accidents. Meteorologists explained that the hailstorm was caused by a typical spring convective weather pattern. The clash between a cold vortex at higher altitudes and warm, moist air at the surface created unstable atmospheric conditions, which led to the formation of a localized thunderstorm. This resulted in a brief period of heavy rainfall and hail, although the storm's short duration and limited coverage meant the effects were concentrated in only a few areas of the city.
这是在长沙开福区下冰雹了，大家可以看一下好大一个个的冰雹啊！这个冰雹好大个个啊！4月份啊，天哪！你看看，哇，这个冰雹打在身上都很痛的，好大一个个。
As the evening wore on, the storm gradually weakened, and the rain began to subside. Within 2 hours, much of the water on the roads had drained away. Local sanitation teams and emergency crews worked quickly to clear floodwaters and debris, and drainage systems were checked to ensure proper functionality. The situation was quickly brought under control, and the city began to return to normal.